guys, how are you all doing? It's your girl CC, and I'm back again today with another interesting video. I trust you guys are doing great. I trust you guys had a good time, or you guys are having a good time today. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So many messages coming, so many requests coming for me to do the part 5 of this video. Now, if you haven't seen the part 1, which is this one, baby, you are missing a lot. So please go through my channel. You are going to see this video. I actually have done part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. And this is the part 5 because you guys are asking me to keep, bringing these amazing videos, up for you guys to see. And of course, I'm going to do it, okay? So today we are going to see the part 5. Now, in case you have not been following the stories, this amazing woman right here asks women that are in, healthy relationship to share their love story. And women, a lot of women came all out sharing their beautiful love stories, which I am really happy, excited, watching them, share their lovely stories. The part 1 of this video is actually going viral. So if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Now, if you are ready, let's just see these lovely videos. Let's check them out.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about?
I love this. My husband and I have been together for 10 years. It will be 7 years married. We have 2 kids together, and he is the greatest. He's my best friend. He tells me he loves me every day. He kisses me every day. He really has an invested interest in my happiness. He takes care of the kids when he's here. Anytime he's here and I'm needing to do things, he's helping me. If he can tell that I'm unhappy, he asks, and he tries to figure out the reason and helps or asks if he can help in any way. He is not even a little bit selfish, and he would go to the ends of the earth to help me. He cooks, he cleans, he owns his own company. He's really the whole package. Also, he's really handsome. We've gone through really hard times together, and through all those hard times, we always would end the day just really thankful for each other and grateful for each other. And I cannot tell you how often we thank each other and tell each other all the amazing things that we love about each other. And let me tell you, ladies, I hug him and I love him and I thank him every day. And I tell him about all the amazing things that he does. And I'm just so grateful and so thankful because I'm in mommy groups, and I do hear and watch videos of some men who are not him. And I'm just like, thank you for being you, and thank you for all that you do, and thank you for the love that you give. We have an invested interest in each other's happiness, and I think that's a huge part of why we work so well together and why our relationship is so good.
Okay, I must say that I just learned something from the video that we just watched. She talked about how they appreciate, each other. And to be honest, it is good. You know what I mean? Appreciating each other. This is actually good. And I think I love that part. I love that part. Let's continue, please.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it?
The best relationship advice I got when I was in my early 20s was it is almost just as important as the way that someone treats you when you're in the relationship as when you guys are broken up. Moving that into a marriage, never marry anyone that you couldn't picture yourself divorcing. That's not to say that you go into a marriage thinking that you're gonna get a divorce, but there's a certain level of respect that you have to have for the person that you're marrying. And you have to keep that level of respect. Once you pass that level, it is very hard to get it back. My husband and I have been dating for a very long time before we got married. And we had broken up a bunch during that time, or else we probably wouldn't be married today. And still during those times of breaking up, we never lost respect for each other. We weren't best friends, but we always held a certain level of respect for each other because there was always still love there, regardless if we knew we were going to get back together or not. I think a lot of times in a marriage, you can forget that you're on the same team. People come on this app a lot and they say, marriage is easy. My marriage is so easy. And we can sit here and argue if marriage is supposed to be easy or not. But life is hard. And if you're going through life with someone, ultimately that can put a strain on a relationship. And so through those hard times, it's so important to check in with each other and remind each other that you guys are in it together. Also, my mom always says dancing in the kitchen together every night.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about?
So I've been with my husband for about almost 7 years now. We met in drug and alcohol treatment, so not the best way to meet somebody, but it's worked out really well for us. Our relationship was toxic in the beginning as far as like when I was sober, he was like doing Adderall and Suboxone and just kind of abusing it. So our first year of a relationship, he would lie about it. He never cheated. He never put hands on me, but he would gaslight me and lie to me, and that was really hard. There were plenty of times we fought. I told him to leave, and he honestly just never left. And I think that first year of our relationship, going through all those hard times, really built us to where we are now. But my husband is also a solid man to his core. He's a good person. He's a good man. Despite of those small transgressions in the beginning of our relationship, he never cheated on me. He didn't put hands on me. And all my previous relationships were also very toxic. I was on drugs for a few years of my life, and I felt like I attracted really bad men. And I feel like I got really lucky with my husband. We've worked through a lot together, but that comes from him saying something that, bothers him that I do, and I in turn take it and I work on it, and I try really, really hard to be better because I want to be with him, and I want to be happy, and I want to make him happy, and vice versa. I tell him something, hey, this bothers me when you said it that way. He's going to fix that. And of course those things take time. You got to see progress. You can't just listen to somebody's words. You judge a character by their actions. We don't really fight now. We have little tiffs here and there about dumb stuff, but like we just work so well together. And I truly think that, if you're focused on being the best version of yourself, you're not going to be offended by small things. You will in turn find that in a partner. And we just have a lot of love and sympathy and compassion for each other. Like, my husband is just a big softie, and I'm so grateful that I have him. We now have a beautiful daughter. We've been married for over 3 years. And also when we got married, I didn't think a wedding was a big deal until I walked down the aisle and I cried the entire time. And I'm not a very emotional person. Like, I rarely cry. And when we shared our first kiss, like, it felt special. And, if you're married and you've been married a long time, maybe you understand that. But like, he is my person in so many ways, and I truly hope that you find that. But you really have to be focused on being the best version of yourself, but still willing to grow and take into consideration what your partner is asking of you, as long as it's reasonable. So I hope this helps. This is a long video. If you watched it all the way through, thank you. And I do believe in love, and I do believe that everyone deserves to have a healthy relationship, but that comes from being healthy yourself.
Now, I just want to say that one of the keys to a healthy relationship is communication. She said in her video that her husband told her something, he doesn't like, something that she was doing, he didn't like at the time. So she had to work on herself, right? Now imagine the husband didn't tell her, you know, I don't like this, I don't like that, and then she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know. So that is why we emphasize on, the communication part. Remember, we are two different people. So you tell me, if you feel there's something I'm doing that you don't like, feel free and tell me. I mean, you are my husband. Just tell me.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it?
Let me give the girls some hope and tell y'all my testimony, okay? So my boyfriend and I met when we were in college, but we got into a committed relationship after we both graduated. After he graduated, he moved to Dallas for an amazing job offer, y'all. An amazing job offer that is like his dream job. But me, on the other hand, I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I'm still in Virginia at this time, working job after job, changing my career about 10 different times, trying to figure out what the heck is my passion. So y'all, one day I was on the phone with him getting ready for work, but I was also just venting to him about how unhappy I was, y'all. Like, I was just like, babe, I need to change the speed. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I have so much more to offer to this world than to be working at this 9 to 5. Now I'm at work doing my everyday duties, and my manager tells me to come to the back because my husband is on the phone. I'm thinking in my head, Boogie, I don't have a husband. So I go to the back to answer the phone, and it's my man. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, babe, what's wrong? Like, I'm at work. So he's just like, do you want today to be your last day at work? Child, the man didn't have to repeat himself. He didn't have to say it louder because I was already with it, okay? The answer is yes. So he was like, so go ahead and clock out for me. This man got me a one-way ticket to Dallas, got movers at my daggone apartment shipping my stuff over to Dallas. Baby, the man wasn't playing. He paid the fee for me to break my lease. Like, he just had everything taken care of. I felt secure in making the move because, for one, I had a great savings account and I also have 2 degrees. So if all else fails, baby, I can do better by myself. So I'm all settled in now, and we just decided to have a sit down just to talk about our expectations of each other now that we live together. And he literally just told me, the only thing I expect from you is for you to find what your passion is in life. You don't gotta cook, you don't gotta contribute to anything financially, just figure out what you want out of life. So I told him, like, babe, I think I wanna take content creation serious. I might have told him that on a Monday, and I promise y'all that Friday I had a vlogging camera, a new phone, ring lights, vanity sets. Baby, he was not playing. And the biggest thing of all, I complained about the lighting in our old apartment because we didn't have like a lot of natural light. The man moved us into a high rise. Like, I really cannot make this up. I say all that to say, this man knew how unhappy I was, so he changed my circumstances. And he also knew my potential, so he invested into my passion. And now I get to wake up every day and talk to a phone and make money. That man wanted to alleviate all my issues so I can just focus on me and what I want out of life. And that's a beautiful Black king right there. It's been 4 years now. We've gone to couples therapy. We're constantly working on the quality of our relationship, and we just are obsessed with each other. And I just love my man. Do not lose hope, baby. Your person is out here somewhere, and he gonna come get you. He gonna come get you, Wookie.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it? I'm stuck in the algorithm.
I think what made my relationship healthy with my significant other is the fact that he pursued me from the very beginning and I was never in pursuit of him. So I think that helped the dynamic a lot. So I would say if you're looking for love, don't go seeking it out, seek it within. That helped me personally. And then when he did come along, he asked me out. I said no. He asked me out again. That was because I just met him, by the way. I said no, like, you're a stranger. But then I saw him again and I found out about him and who he knew through me. And, he made attempts to make me comfortable on a date because I said I would go out with a group of people, and he put together a group outing. And then he showed me through his actions that he was interested, and he continues to do that today. We're engaged to be married, and I think that makes a big difference because sometimes you want to help someone change, but they already need to be who they are and what you like you can't change somebody else into being your partner, even if like you're attracted to them or what have you. But he's very disciplined, and he shows me that he cares because we share responsibilities in the household, and I'm not even working right now, yet he still does the dishes and he still does laundry. And when I feel guilty, like, oh my God, I didn't do as much as I should, he never brings that up. Like, that's just an internal thing I'm doing to myself. So I always feel cared for and loved and appreciated for just being, in his life. And it's a special feeling. I would say we're pretty normal. Like, we have a pretty normal life. We play games together, like in the morning and in the afternoon. We enjoy spending quality time with one another. I think that makes a big difference too. Like, he wants to spend time with me. So he has like his hobbies and his sports. He brought me into that world with him. He didn't just say like, all right, I'm heading off and I'm going to go do disc golf with my buddies. He's like, can you come with me to go disc golf? And he will scuba dive. He's a scuba dive instructor. And he taught me, and he wants me to go on scuba charters. So even when he's working, he's like, you can come if you want to. Like, so he always wants me to be a participant in his life. Like, I'm a crucial part of his life, and he shows me that because he always welcomes me to join in. I don't feel like he's like, peace out, bye girl, like we've spent every single day together, now I'm over it. Like, he's constantly pursuing me and showing me that he wants to spend time with me and that he cares for me. Getting through arguments and disagreements is still, I would say, kind of tough. Usually it's like a communication thing where we have to make sure that we're watching our tone, our intention. A few times in our arguments, one of us has said, are you coming from a place of love? Are you remembering that we love each other while we're disagreeing? So something like that helps us to kind of get back to reality and understand that we're on each other's team. So saying that stuff is helpful. I don't know if I have advice exactly, if anyone's watched this far, on, finding that guy. But for me, I would say that if you're looking for a relationship, stop. Stop looking. I would say just work on yourself. Work out, go on walks, get together with girlfriends, go make new friends, join a club. Just really make yourself the center of your life, and that energy is going to attract a pretty high value man, I would say. And I humble brag, I don't know, but I feel like I have a high value man. He's very disciplined, and you can have that too. I think if you just work on yourself. Right now, I would say, like, if he met me today, I'm kind of been in a slump for a while. I don't think we would have met. We met at the perfect time. And he keeps pushing me to be a better person, continue to work on myself again, because I kind of lost it for a little bit. But that's what a great partner does, is they see you, they recognize you, they love you, and they lift you up, and they are there to, just be a part of your life. So, good luck.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about?
Hey there, I'm happy to talk to you about my experience being in a healthy relationship with my husband. My husband and I have been together. In July, it'll be 27 years, and we've known each other for a little bit over 30. We used to work together, and he's a great guy. Part of the reason that we've had such a great marriage and such a strong marriage is because we had all of those difficult conversations before we were even thinking about getting married. We had conversations about what we would want in a partner, what we would want in, as far as, somebody to be a parent to our children, what we would expect from a marriage. And we realized that we were compatible. We both wanted the same things. And I really do believe that that's probably one of the big reasons, one of the many reasons that we've been together for so long, was because there were really no surprises when it came to the big stuff. We knew what we were going to expect from each other. We knew what we were getting into when we got married. And we've had a very, very strong partnership. My husband literally is my best friend. He is an amazing dad to our two children. Right now, he's in the living room playing Stardew Valley with my youngest daughter. He had breakfast with my oldest daughter while I went out and had breakfast with my youngest daughter. He's been with me through everything, and we've been through a lot. I've had to deal with a recurrence of cancer several times. I had breast cancer, endometrial cancer, lung cancer, and it came back a few months ago. And he's been with me through chemotherapy, radiation. He goes to doctor's visits, sits and asks questions, takes notes. And on the rare occasion that he's not there, my oldest daughter comes with me to my treatments. And again, in those rare occasions when he's not there because he has a meeting at work that he just can't miss, I have nurses asking me, "Where's your husband?" And I usually ask them or tell them what's going on with him. And then they say, "Yeah, he's really dedicated. He comes with you to all of your doctor's appointments." That's pretty rare. To me, that's kind of sad that it's rare that there are people out there who don't have that partner that's with them through every single step in the journey, because the journey itself is really difficult, and I can't imagine not having him with me. So what does it take to be in a successful relationship with a man? It takes honesty, it takes commitment, it takes trust, it takes love, and a whole lot of communication. Ask the big stuff and get the answers that you deserve. I did. Good luck.
I genuinely have like no desire to be on any other side of TikTok except this one. Like, if you know, you absolutely know. Like, these stitches, to all of you women who have found, and men who have found these kind of people that these people are speaking about in these stitches, oh my gosh, like, I admire y'all, because I just know that man is gonna be finding me this year. Like, just remember this, because I'm gonna stitch to this sound, and I'm gonna stitch to the hey Rocky, what's up Riri. Just wait, I'm gonna be stitching all of these sounds and doing videos to all of these sounds, because what, this is beautiful. I'm such a lover girl.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about it?
Would love to, sis, share with you. So my husband and I have been together about 6 years. We've been married 3 of those, I think. We lose track of time when you're having a good time, okay? Something around that, okay? So the biggest flex on our healthy relationship is communication. Communication. We have a healthy relationship because we talk to each other about everything. It don't matter if it's gonna hurt his feelings, hurt my feelings. We talk about it. Now, we're gentle with one another because we respect one another. So I bring to him my areas of concern or frustration or anything with grace, with lots and lots of grace. We put Jesus at the center of our marriage, first and foremost. Anytime we think about how well our marriage is doing, we give glory to God, because it would not have been accomplished without our relationship with the Lord, first and foremost. And that is our foundation. That's our foundation. And everything that comes around that comes from a place of, what does God call us in our marriage? How does he call us to our marriage? Because that's big, that's key, that's everything. That's everything. And then the stepping stones below that are communication, respect, honor, and partnership. Partnership, man. That is basic, but I couldn't tell you how much when I'm had a hard day with the kids, how he'll come home after a 10, 12-hour shift, take over the kids just so I can go take a shower, to go just read my book, play on my phone, whatever. I don't even have to tell him that. He'll come in and see it or hear it on my voice on a phone call, and he'll just pick up. I don't have to ask him to do simple things that I might need. And that's because he cherishes me. He honors the work that I do, as well as I honor the work that he does. And we have a partnership, a mutual respect and partnership. It is so big. And especially in marriage, you know, there's, of course, we have our non-negotiables. Our non-negotiables, we don't curse at each other. We don't curse on each other. We don't speak about divorce. We never throw that in each other's face. We never say we're going to divorce each other. Can't do this, blah, blah, blah. We don't do that. Those are our non-negotiables. And then putting our hands on each other. Nope. We don't do that. I wouldn't destroy nothing of his. He wouldn't destroy nothing of mine. We won't put our hands on each other. I've come from abusive backgrounds. And so that was one of the first non-negotiables when we got into this relationship together. So, you know, those are just some of the basic things of how we have a healthy relationship. But the biggest point and key of that is Jesus and communication. So we are in love with each other because we are in love with the Lord. In the way that God loves us, we're able to love each other. So I implore you, if your marriage is having, you know, difficulties, if your marriage is having stress or strain or I don't even know what I said before that, but don't mind it. But if your marriage is in a hard place, seek the Lord. Get your marriage on that foundation, because I can't even put into words how much it's changed our relationship. We had a great relationship before we dedicated our lives to Jesus, but once we dedicated our life to Jesus, it's a game changer. Everything shifted. So just going to put that there. I pray that if you're looking at this and you're seeking marriage, I pray that over you, that covering of the Lord's blessing in a healthy, happy marriage, that is a partnership, because that's a big deal. So y'all be blessed.
So I remember what my husband said to me after we got married. I think on our wedding night, you know, he woke me up, like that was around 4-ish a.m. You know, he woke me up and he said to me that he's happy we are married, but he just want to tell me something. I was like, okay, what is it? He said, no divorce. We need to make this marriage work and last forever. And then he also proceeded to tell me that the vows he made on our wedding day, he meant everything. Like, I was like, I think I'm lucky. The truth is, if you find yourself in a healthy relationship, you as a person would be healthy. I'm telling you, like, it is so sweet, like so sweet. Again, that doesn't mean we don't have our moments, we don't have, you know, misunderstanding, arguments. You know what I mean? I said in my previous videos that he would always tell me, we are not doing this tomorrow. We have to settle it today. And that is how we do it. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. These videos are so sweet to listen to. Like, I am super excited, you know, that I came across this video or these videos on TikTok. And of course, video credit goes to Brittany. I'm gonna drop her TikTok, handle down in the comment section, so you guys can please check her out on TikTok. She has amazing content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Don't forget to share this video, like, and of course comment. Yo, take care. I love you. Bye.